A very good morning to judges, teachers, and fellow friends. Welcome to a community of vocational and innovation competition. Before we begin our competition, I would like to call upon Muhammad Safwan bin Muhammad Ali to recite a doa.
Al-Fatiha. إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين wassalatu wassalamu ala asyrafil anbiya'i wal mursalin wa ala alihi wasahbihi ajma'in. Ya Allah, ya Tuhan kami, hanya padamu saja kami panjangkan kesyukuran atas segala rahmat dan berkatimu. Bersempena dengan majlis pada hari ini, kami memohon inayah dan taufikmu. Kurniakanlah kesejahteraan dan kebahagiaan kepada kami. Bukakanlah hati-hati kami, lapangkanlah dada-dada kami, supaya dapat mengisi ilmu dan pengetahuan yang berguna untuk agama, bangsa dan negara. Ya Allah, ya Rahman, ya Rahim, kami memohon padamu agar engkau berkatilah majlis ini dengan limpah rahmatmu. Semoga segala usaha kami dalam menjayakan majlis ini mendapat keredaan dan hidayahmu. Sesungguhnya pada hari ini kami berkumpul kerana-Mu, ya Allah. Kami berkumpul untuk menimba ilmu, bertukar pendapat, menyumbang buah fikiran, menghubungkan silaturahim dan memberi sokongan ke arah meningkatkan lagi prestasi jabatan kami. Ya Allah, ya Zal Jalali wal Ikram, kami memohon kekuatan dan hadrat-Mu, ya Allah, supaya kami yang hadir pada hari ini agar kami dapat melaksanakan segala kebajikan, dan kami pohon perlindungan dengan Engkau daripada melakukan keburukan. Ya Allah, kurniakanlah kepada kami kekayaan-Mu pengetahuan, dan hiasilah diri kami dengan sifat lemah lembut, serta memuliakan kami dengan ketakwaan, dan indahkanlah diri kami dengan kesihatan. Rabbana atina fid dunya hasanah wa fil akhirati hasanah wa qina azabannar. Sallallahu alaihi wasallam Muhammad wa ala alihi wasallam. Alhamdulillahi rabbil alamin.
Thank you. Now, I would like to introduce our judges for today's competition. The first judge is our lovely Miss Hu Che Mei. Next, we have Mr. Salihuddin Marji from UTM. Last but not least is Mr. Al-Hassan Dagi Osman from UTM. Ladies and gentlemen, before we start our competition for today, I would like to invite Mr. Muhammad bin Hanifah to give a briefing regarding the competition.
Alright, thank you, Mariam. Assalamualaikum and good morning, ladies and gentlemen, judges, okay, and students. So, first of all, thank you very much for coming this competition. And also thank you very much for joining this competition, okay? And also special thanks to our judges, okay? And before I continue to the rule of the regulation for this competition, let me introduce you our objective for this competition. Actually, this competition is follow the national competition, national innovation competition in University Science Malaysia. So we look for the best student who have ability to present or to sell their idea, so that we can develop new innovation product or new innovation project. Okay, so this competition is actually we are looking your presentation skill, your pitching skill, your voice projection, your intonation, your body language, your eye contact, and your content, also your appearance. Okay, so we're going to expose you in terms of the professional and business presentation skill. Okay, so I think that's it, the introduction. So let me explain you the rule and regulations. Okay. So for one team, we give you 2 minutes and 30 seconds for you to pitching, for you to present your idea. Okay. So the first bell. Where is the bell? The bell. Okay, the first bell, ting. So mean the competition is start. Means you can start your competition. Okay, and then after 2 minutes, the bell, ting. Then that means 2 minutes. Then after 2 minutes and 30 seconds means your time is over. So the timekeeper will double click the bell. So the bell sounds like ting ting, means you are finished. Okay, you are finished your presentation. So after that, the judges will ask you question. We have 3 judges, so every judges will ask you one question based on the project. Okay, Miss Ku? Okay, Al Hassan? Okay, alright. So okay, any question? No. Okay, I think you all ready. So without wasting the time, we are continue to the competition. So who start first? Okay, who start first? The group 1. I wish you ready for the competition. We're going to see your best presentation. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Muhammad, for the briefing. Now we shall begin our competition. Let's call upon our first contestant from Group 1.
That means we are short of 9 numbers. So it's upon 95. Shall we do that? We minus abstract writing because we won't get to see abstract writing today. So the total will be upon 95. Yeah. Alright, then we'll do this one.
Wait.
Good morning to the teachers, judges and my fellow friends. I am Kirtana Ganesan from 2SPM Accountancy. Today, I am going to present my idea which is about a homemade portable charger. In the last decade, smartphones have become the most popular, useful gadgets not only for elders and youngers, even the born babies also using it and spending time through it. This gadget, indeed a great invention, has now become necessary for everyone. Since the battery technology has not improved, we need to charge it frequently. Portable charger is an emergency charger which will give you an extended juice for your phone with a 9V battery. It's interesting, right? Charge your phone with a 9V battery. So, without further more, let's try this. First, let's look at the things needed, which is a micro USB cable, 9V battery, 9V battery connector and some basic materials. Next, you should heat up the soldering iron. Just cut the USB in half and connect the each wire. Note, before powering your phone with it, just take a multimeter and check the voltage. It should not exceed 5.2, otherwise your phone may be damaged. This is a very useful charger for your phone. It is a quick charging and provides full power. This portable charger is small in size and light in weight, which you can bring everywhere easily. It also will be a boon for you during your travels and be connected with your folks. It will give you freedom and flexibility to charge your phone easily everywhere. I encourage teachers of KV Kluang and students to try this wonderful project. I think teachers, students and any other workers who are busy with the upcoming technologies will need this. So, this project is many benefits for you. Don't miss it. There are a lot of benefits we will get from this. Don't miss it. I hope this project will be very safe, will be very useful to save your money and time. Don't miss it. I hope my project will be very useful. That's all from me. Thank you.
Sudah bagi juri.
Good morning.
Good morning, bro.
Thank you. You said for your presentation that the portable charger should not be exceeds 0.5. Otherwise, it will damage your phone.
Yes.
In a situation, how would you know that this has exceeded 0.5?
Because
Where you want to use your phone or to connect your phone to it?
thank you for that question. Before I answer it, let me introduce myself. My name is Muhammad Ferdinand from 2SBMBK. Okay, the answer is because handphone nowadays cannot take too much full time because it's too dangerous to the owners.
Is that all?
Yes.
Okay, Assalamualaikum. I want to ask you about what is the difference between your homemade portable charger with the power bank that we have in our market today.
Okay.
What's the difference?
This portable charger is you can make with yourself, but the power bank is bigger than this portable charger. And one more, if the portable charger battery damaged or broken, you can buy a new one from nearest shop.
Now, you were talking about being able to make it on your own, this charger, right?
Yes.
And you mentioned something on basic materials.
Yes.
May I know what the materials are? What the materials are?
Oh, you can use like batteries, 9-volt batteries, USB cable, and something like that.
Okay, thank you very much.
Very well.
Next, we shall call our second contestant from Group 2.
Assalamualaikum to the judges, teachers and audience. We are from 2SBM Electronic and my name Ahmad Zuisni Afiq and my partner Muhammad Haikal. Today we are going to talk about Happy Spoon. The right nutrition practice can help us live better life. The balanced food taken with diet is very important to our life. Okay, the nutritious food is the food to be taken to ensure person body function normally. A balanced diet should provide us with sufficient energy with contains optimum carbohydrates, fats, adequate fiber content, and more. Okay. Here are the guidelines for you who like to eat. 2 healthy eating ways to change your life. First, chew your food slowly. Second, stop before you are full. Okay, in saliva, there is an amylase enzyme that helps us to disperse the food and turn out to be digestive system. If you are eating too fast, the saliva could not properly decompose the food. This practice is very helpful. In this innovation project, we are going to use IoT application. IoT is stand for Internet of Things. Okay. For example of the things that we use IoT is such like connected security system, thermostat, cars, and electronic appliances, household, and more. Okay, in this case, we are going to use household as the object. There are, can you guess what? Spoon. Okay. Here are the 3 layers of the architecture. First is the platform layer. Second is the network layer, and then sensor layer. We use spoon as the platform, and then the motion sensor and the Wi-Fi network is for the sensor layer. Okay, the sensor will detect the movement of the speed of your spoon. Okay, if someone eating too fast, the spoon will detect the movement of your speed, and the movement can be categorized as speed and frequency. Same goes to if someone eating too much. If you are eating too much, the spoon of the IoT will publish data to your smartphone via internet using Wi-Fi. Okay, that's all from me. Thank you.
Question. Good morning. The question I have is that what materials do you use to produce those base phone?
We actually use basic components like capacitor, transistor, but the main item is IoT application. IoT application is a system where we connect a device to our smartphone. That's all.
So if you want to sell this product, who is your target customer for this product and why you choose them as your target customer?
We use this device to we want to commercial this device to people who has obesity issue, so you can get a balanced diet food and how and clearly they can actually eat balanced life and routine and eat a healthy food for their own their life.
Okay, from what I understand, your product will need Wi-Fi. Does it cater to people, or rather your customers, who do not have the internet service? I am talking about orang kampung, meaning to say it will not cater to a vast range of customers. Check me if I'm wrong.
Actually, if you don't have Wi-Fi, every spoon will vibrate. That denotes it will send vibration system on the happy spoon. So you don't need a smartphone or Wi-Fi to notice you going wrong with your ways eating.
Thank you.
Thank you, Group 2. Let's call our next presenter from Group 3.
Okay, Assalamualaikum and very good morning to the judge and teacher and my fellow friend. Today I will present about making compost fertilizing machine. First of all, let me introduce myself. My name is Muhammad Azrin Bacetna. This is my partner, Misha Patrick. Our project is all about processing wasted food from restaurant, houses, and market to compost fertilizer. Compost fertilizer is contain much nutrient between chemical fertilizer. Our mechanism using this machine is motor and some blade. turn the wasted food into a fine composite and mixed it with palm sugar. The palm sugar can produce their own juice that contain much nutrient and lower the bad smell of the wasted food itself. Our target for the product is housewife, the manager of the restaurant that can add their own side income beside their own business. The benefit of our product is lower power consumption, easy to use, and compact using concept plug and play. It means no need to manual instruction or something else. I hope my project will accepted to all people and using it correctly. That's all.
Good morning. You talk about the compost fertilizer machine that the benefits. I really understand the kind of benefits they are going to have in terms of compost fertilizing machine, and where do they use such type of machines to make it properly.
The benefit is not to make more. There's just a little bit and cut time of making fertilizer. Like farmers, many farmers use the mechanical fertilizer for their farms. But if you use this machine, you can be more it is the organic things that we use, so the time for make the fertilizer is short, and our fruit or our plants is didn't have any toxics or any
It's okay. The next question.
I want to ask what are the other? I mean your main ingredient or main bahan utama for that fertilizer is food waste. So what is the other ingredient to put inside the fertilizer? Because sometimes they use different material for different fertilizer.
palm sugar.
Palm sugar.
Okay, let's talk about marketability. Right? You targeted two groups of people, housewives and restaurant managers. Is there any difference between the two groups where your equipment is concerned? Heavyweight, lightweight?
Heavyweight.
Heavyweight, even for housewives?
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Group 3. Now let's call next presenter from Group 4.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and good morning to all judges, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Atira Izati binti Malaysia, and my partner is Nur Haikal Faris bin Johari, and we're from 2SBM. Today, I would like to give you a speech about our own technologies that we created, and we call it the contact lens scanner. I know some of you in this room know what is the meaning of contact lens, especially for those who wear the sunglasses. Also, I just want to explain the meaning of scanner is the scanner is a high electronic device that can scan our body and identifies person identity. We created this technology for those who have a business that often meet people. For examples, doctors. They always usually meet patients every day, and they have to know about their details. So we recommend the contact lens scanner to ease their work. So now I just want to explain how to use the contact lens scanning for everyone. First, they just wear it before their work and look into their patient's face to scan the details of the patient. And then after the scanner finish, the illusion of holograms will appear in their eyes about their details such as name, address, and what they want to know about it. More. And there will be in 3 colors: black, blue, and brown. So we want to make the life so much easier to make the to do a contact lens scanning for all people in this world. Because nowadays we have more criminals, more patients to know the identities of the strangers. So that's all for my idea. Thank you.
Good morning.
Good morning.
You were saying that there are 2 colors in contact lens, and she made mention of 2. I don't know. All right. Is the blue among the ones you mentioned?
Yes.
Okay. And how does it appear when it happens?
The colors are to adapt to the doctor's eye, like the brown. If the doctor's eyes is brown, so we will give the brown. So the patient doesn't know he is using the contact lens scanner.
So the scanner will be used by the professional, I think, maybe like police officer or yes. I don't have a question, but I want to comment something. They should use the scanner secretly so that the patient or the criminal doesn't know that they use it. So you should use a natural color, I think. For Malays, we don't have blue eyes. Okay, so if you use blue eyes, one, they will say that they will know that they use the contact lens, and also I think it's quite inappropriate for someone who have in professional field using that kind of color for their eyes. So I think it's better to use natural color, natural eye color.
Thank you.
Since he doesn't have any questions, can I ask you 2 questions?
Yes.
Number 1, you are talking about contact lenses scanner. Does it work like normal lenses where we have to put it into our eyes?
Yes.
Then my doubt is not all can put in contact lenses. For a first timer, I tried that before and it took me 45 minutes just to insert into my eyes. So that is one question you may have to consider. Second, on what basis where we wear the lenses and the data is out? How does it work?
The lens work just by looking at the patient face. Look like the lens has the face recognition.
Face recognition as in iPhone.
Yes.
But okay, let's base it on iPhone. We can only identify that this is the owner of the phone. But when we are talking about criminals, data should be larger. So how do we extract this data based on these lenses alone?
There will be a wireless connection to the database.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you, Group 4. The next presenter will be Group 6. Group 5. Group 6.
Assalamualaikum and good morning to ladies and gentlemen. My name is Nursi Ulfa and this is my partner Isama. Today I want to talk about augmented reality. Now, I'm thinking about an item that should be great for the next generation. The item surely can give a big impact in our life as it could help people for work, entertainment and others. At this generation, we have smartphones that have been used by many people, including school students and young children. I'm pretty sure augmented reality will be the next revolutionary. Augmented reality. Augmented reality is technology that able to visualize virtual objects that exist in the real world in digital form. Virtual reality has a small difference. It creates full-fledged virtual world that one can see the real world. For example, cars, smartphones, and drones. An example of AR user, you could try to use an item in digital form. AR also helps in finding the difference between an old and new products, so client easily understand the additions to the new product. AR also helps in image industry such as modeling and rendering. AR also helps to make your education to make it more interesting in a better way. Mostly, the augmented reality price is around 3,000 ringgit machine. That's a prominent thing.
To me, I've never seen what you are talking about, but in which way do you use augmented reality? How do you, in which way do you use it and how do you commercialize it? How do you commercialize it? How do you sell it?
Augmented reality have a lot of benefits. So, it's really good for educating students, like in medical, like saying organs in VR.
Now just compose yourself. Don't be confused.
just now you said that the price for AR in current market is 3,000 ringgit. So how about yours, your product? I mean, is it cheaper or higher?
It should be cheaper.
So is it a software or a product? I mean, something like apps that can be installed,
Yes.
or it's a software.
The item, the AR products in the market is 3,000 ringgit, while our apps is only like about 20 cents.
So it's already there in the market. So what is the innovation that you want to introduce to us about this AR?
Instead of wasting our money to buy AR product, just download this app so you can use it.
Who is your main targeted customers?
Students.
Students.
Animators.
Students in?
Students and animators.
Oh, students and animators. Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Group 6. The next presenter will be Group 7.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi taala wabarakatuh, and good morning to the judges and to all audience. My name is Muhammad Aziz bin Shahdan, and this is my partner Siti Norbatis binti Muhammad Rizauddin, and we from class 1 DBM MPP. Today I want to tell about the VRF system, or variable refrigerant flow. What's the difference between VRF and VRV? Actually, VRF is for variable refrigerant flow and VRV is for variable refrigerant volume. Those are two different terms for the same type of HVAC technology. Based on the inverter technology compressor, the first HRV HVAC system were invented by Daikin during the early 1980s. As a technology leader in the HVAC industry, Daikin had registered the VRF term as an official trademark. The benefit of VRF system is saving costs, saving a lot of space, and easy to do servicing work. Next, about the price is range from 8,000 until 15,000. Our target people is commercial industry such as factory, bigger building, and office. That's all my idea. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum. I want to ask, is it any possibility to use this system in our home, in our house?
This system is actually used for a bigger company, a bigger building. We doesn't suggest it for house. For house, you usually suggest it for like domestic, like the common use, like the split unit. There is one indoor and one outdoor. This unit is actually used for the bigger spaces where it.
Good morning. You say the cost of BRF is between the range of 8 to 15. How will a common man? How will a poor man? A poor man like me. I'm not rich, like me. Poor man. Okay. Let me use Malay language. Poor man, like me, get access to this when I need it.
Okay, I'm so sorry. Actually, for someone like you, we doesn't actually suggest it for you because it's more common. It's more the commercial industry. So when it's someone like you, we can suggest it for you, like to use something DIY. Okay, something like use your fan or with the ice. Something like ice, and you put a box of ice at the back, and you got the same the same effect as it.
I want to ask more question. But what I'm saying is sometimes you may see some poor people like to live like a rich, and in a situation where he doesn't have, do you expect that poor to take it like the way others or industries are taking it? Is it by loan or by cash?
It actually can be used. You can get the same as the rich people. Okay, so but it's a bit pricey, right? So if they if they want the same, we can suggest it for the cheaper one, for the same effect.
Okay, can I take it that for household people like us, we are actually using inverter, aircon, things like this, right? So, if this is catered to big buildings and the ones that you mentioned, how else actually does it benefit common people?
That's why we doesn't. Okay. This system is more for to the commercial one. So if the common like the people like us want to use it, yeah, we can put it in the house on the like the different like the it's with the best we can actually put it based on how your house looks like, because it just need one outdoor system and multi-indoor system. So you can put like one in your bedroom, one for your living room, and just one for your outdoor system. So it can be used for your house.
But I think in the long run, it's not cost saving.
It's actually saving because the inverter system is actually can be used on the indoor system.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Group 7. Next, let's call the next presenter from Group 9.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and good morning to the judges, to the audience, and to the students. Today, my name is Muhammad Fitri Bestari, and this is my partner Abdullah Tibir Ahmad. Okay, today our idea is about smart alarm system. Okay, in house, we usually know a system that can be transferred from one place to one place. Let me explain that. If we use the smart alarm system, as example, when the house is on fire, we use cell phone. Okay, in the cell phone, we use when the house is fire, it will cause smoke, and the smoke will to the smoke detector, and detector will send the signal to the Arduino. It's a software that can control all the system. From the system, we'll go to the cell phone to call the nearby fire department station to do their job. From that, the owner also can know about the situation of the house. From there. It also can use for safety when the owner is not home, when they are on vacation or in their work. When as another example, when the house has been breached by the theft and so on, from there will be a sensor that will place on the door that know how many that know that door has been forcibly opened, and from that, nearby police department can be known, and the owner can be known. So from that, many cases can be closed down. Okay, so that's all from my idea.
Assalamualaikum. You said just now that the sensor for the thief will be put at the main door, right? So in many cases that actually happen, the thief will not come into your house using front door. They will use window or even roof. So how do you cater that?
Okay,
Biasa
actually,
tetamu je datang ke pintu depan dia.
okay, actually this project we use in our system in the house, like windows, door. So we install it in our department. So like the thief use a window, so the sensor will detect in the window, not in our door only. Yes. Yes. So in our house.
Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
In a situation, you have one belief that the thieves who are to visit your house, they are very, very smart. They know the position where this alarm is being fixed. Like the way Muhammad asked, the question asked that if actually that the thief follow the roof, how will the sensor pick that the thief is in the house?
Okay. This project we install it with a laser that detect our movement in the outside of the door, the outside of the house. In the rooftop, in the house, we use a laser that nobody can see the sensor. So initially wake up in
our house.
So how the system differentiate between the thief and the owner of the house?
Okay, we can switch on and switch off this project. So when the owner of the house in the house, so we can select the mode. They have their own mode to select.
Okay, your product is called Smart Alarm System.
Yes.
How smart can it be? Because I do not see the difference between your product and the product now. Because you see, how alarm system works even now, it will trigger the alarm
Okay.
and owners know what is happening.
Okay.
So now the ones that I see probably a little bit smarter is that it is connected to the policeman, to the fire brigade. So I do not see how smart it can be.
Okay. This project, that we know, we focus in our grill of the window, not the windows only. So when the smoke when the detector smoke detect the smoke, so the fire alarm will be give a signal to our Arduino, and Arduino will give the signal in our motor, and grill will be open. Actually, we target in the house, but the next year we get our tender with Tabung Haji to install our product in next year in all department Tabung Haji. That our Tabung Haji trusted me to install this product, not in the house only.
You mean the product is already confirmed?
Yes.
Oh, that's good. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Group 9. Next, the next presenter will be Group 10.
A very good morning to the judges, teachers, and my dearest friends. We are from 2DBM KSK, and today we are going to present our innovation idea, which we call it wire arrangement sticker for RJ45. RJ45 is a registered jack 45, a patch cord which is a physical network connector used for network cable such as Ethernet cable. RJ45 has 8 color coded, and each plug has 8 pins. So we have detected some problems, which is most of our students will always mislabel to arrange the color code, because originally the RJ45 was plain. They have no color guided. So this is why we provide wire arrangement sticker for the RJ45 by labeling each pins according to the color code. So sounds like simple, but it is the most useful thing, especially for networking student and a new trainer. Okay. Why? People may ask why this is the most simplest thing. It might be unused or what, but you know the consequences. First thing is, if we mislabel the code, the cable could not be able to be detected by the cable tester, and the cable could not be altered or be recycled, and it might consume high cost just to provide this cable. And on the other hand, if a networking student take the practice, they will fail. So as the conclusion, the objective of this idea is to facilitate the networking student and new trainer to manufacture the internet cables. That's all. Thank you.
just now you said the sticker will be used to label the wires and the cable don't have different color. Is it the same all the cable?
The cable has the same color. All the cable has the same color.
So all the cable have their own function, right?
Yes.
So before you label the cable with the sticker, how do you differentiate every cable? So after you label, then you know that this is what cable and so before you label it, you need to know the difference between each cable also. So if you want to label, you need to have the basic concept to differentiate all the cables. So how did you differentiate it?
How would you differentiate? The cable is not as hard. Mostly we can just remember. But for new students to make to insert the different cable. You need those stickers to guide. So the stickers, there are only two stickers for two arrangements. Each cable have their own functions, right? But it's all the same. It just needs the right arrangement. So there are two arrangements for crossover and straight. So there are two stickers.
It's for a new student, right? So for the expert in this system, do you still think that they need this label?
Yes, as a reminder.
Okay.
Good morning. For the wire arrangement sticker you're saying, where do you use them and how do you use them?
We just look at the sticker and they tell us, they guide us how the arrangement is, and then we put it and we arrange it.
How do you use it? What do you make it? What do you use it for?
The cable already have the colors.
Okay.
So
You identify them by colors.
yes.
Okay, layman people like me, I don't see anything so innovative about stickers. Because to me, okay, ordinary people like me, I can always apply different colored sticker onto those cables when I know what they are. Meaning to say, if let's say I am using these, I can always ask an expert what these cables are and I label with my own stickers. So what is the thing that differentiates yours with ordinary people like me?
Most experts, sometimes they forget. Not all of them. They say they are experts. Sometimes they even forget how the arrangement is. Even my senior is an expert. They even forget how the arrangement is. So I need to search it to Google and find the arrangement. So these stickers might be a good thing as a reminder for those who forget. Even expert nowadays doesn't even use that kind of colors anymore. They just use factory machines to do it. So someone that new in networking, they have hard time to learn.
Okay, that means this is only for students in your program, not so much of teachers,
Even
housewives.
teachers can teach students to use these stickers.
We teach students to use these stickers, provided we know what the cables are. So that would make me any difference from being an English teacher and your program teacher. That's my point. Don't get too worried. I'm just getting my queries done. Because being language teachers, we don't know much. So that's what we want to know. So all in all, your product is actually meant for students from your program. Am I right?
Yes.
Okay, thank you very much.
Contestant will be Group 11.
morning to the judges, lecturers and students. My name is Panmala Viswanathan. I am from One Diploma Accountancy. Today I am going to present my idea, which is mini air conditioner. Mini air conditioner is easy to invent and safe to use. Today, but first of all, I am going to explain about an air conditioner. An air conditioner is a treat in a defined air which warm air remove and replace with the cold air. So nowadays, those people are using branded aircons such as Daikin, Cooling King and etc. Those aircons and air conditioners cause some critical problems such as respiratory problems to certain people. It also trigger asthma and allergy problems too. Other than that, the gas released from the air conditioners also causes the depleting of the ozone layer. So, I think my idea, mini air conditioner, will be a perfect idea to solve this kind of problems. Sounds interesting, right? Mini air conditioner? Because this mini air conditioner is free of chemical and eco-friendly. This mini air conditioner is most comfortable atmosphere to the students because it releases the coolest and fresh air. After this, I want to explain about how to invent the mini air conditioner. Those materials you need to invent the mini air conditioner is 12V computer fan, 12V AC adapter, cutting knife, glue and tape. First of all, use a container and cut the opening for the computer fan. Put the fan as far as possible because this will ensure optimal effects when you add the ice cubes. Secondly, use the hot glue to seal all the gaps. After that, to make it portable, unplug the 12V AC adapter and connect to a 12V battery such as 3S LiPo. Then add the ice cubes into the container. Lastly, check your temperature, which your temperature should be 32 Celsius when the starting of the mini air conditioner. The ending of the temperature should be 15 Celsius. So I would like to suggest and advise KVK lecturers and students to use or invent this mini air conditioner because it's more convenient to bring anywhere and everywhere because the size of the mini air conditioner is small as your pocket size. So I think this idea will be useful for everyone. That's all from me. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Presenter, Ms. Presenter. The mini air conditioner you are saying, is it where can it be used? Is it in the large house or smaller house? And how do you use it? Because in a situation where I have maybe like my office and I receive many numbers of people that comes in and go out at all the time, how will it last? And where do we get it? Is it marketable or not?
Before I answer your question, let me introduce myself. My name is Siti Mayati Jale and I'm from One Diploma Accountancy. Actually, it was a DIY product. You can make it on yourself. And it also for students. And it's not recommended to officers like you.
It's okay. So my question is, you said that you use ice to cool down the temperature, right? So when the ice melt down, where's the water goes? So because usually we have like pipe, like the system we have pipe that connects the water to outside the building. So when you use ice in this project, where's the melted water go?
Actually, water is evaporate to the air. So water kalau kita gunakan sekarang boleh buat.
Actually, we use milk container, so the water will stay on the container, inside the container.
Okay, let's talk about such weathers today. The weather is really hot. How long does it take for us to replenish new ice?
This mini air conditioner will support you for 30 minutes only.
30.
Yeah.
Okay, you are imploring that KVK should use this device, right?
Yeah.
And we have 20 over programs. Every 30 minutes we have to replenish ice. That's a lot of work. Do you agree? No. Thank you.
Thank you, Group 11. The next presenter will be from Group 12.
Good morning to our judges and teachers. Today, let me introduce ourselves. My name is Alvin, this is my friend Sheikh. And we are from 1 DBM MPI. Today we are going to talk about the chip at our workshop. And the chip is very sharp and it may hurt someone to touch it. It also cause several damage to that person. So we need to keep the chip in the safest place at our workshop. But we don't have enough space to keep the chip. So I have a solution for the chip. The solution are compressor machine. Once it is full, we put all the chip into the compressor machine. The compressor machine is compress the chip into the small cube, and it is very useful to our workshop. Among the benefits are it will reduce the space and the time is the cost and energy will be crucial in the manufacturing industry. For example, a normal size can need more space to keep it compared after it is compressed. And we can recycle the compressed chip and earn some money from it. The compressed chip are much safer used at workshop. And that's all. I hope you all understand my speech. That's all my speech. Thank you very much.
The compress machine for the chip, is it all kind of metal chip can be compressed together?
Not all metal. You can also use plastics, wood.
So it's actually the compressor machine that you invent, right? So because the first thing that you said is chip, so you should sell the machine, not the chip. Okay.
Okay, let's talk about excuse me. Let's talk about your workshop now. How do you dispose of your chips? How do you dispose your chips? Throw away.
Throw away. We doesn't throw away our chips, but we recycle the chips to be a small cube, and we can use again. You know.
So I suppose you keep it in a bag.
No. We put at some area to keep that chip.
And then wait for Kalanguni to come and collect.
No. Once it's full, we compress the chips into the compression machine.
Okay, that's the point. How do you compress now?
Use the machine compress.
You are already using?
At the factory. We send the chips at the factory.
Okay, so now you are inventing one that you can use in your workshop.
Yes.
maybe a smaller version. Is it? Okay, if you keep sending to factories or wherever, is it very costly? Is it very expensive?
No.
Then why don't you continue? Why don't you continue sending to them, and at the same time you can sell your recycled materials? Think about marketability. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Group 12. Let's call our last group for today, Group 13.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning to the judges, teachers and my friends. My name is Muhammad Azamuddin Basmuzul and my partner is Abdul Ismail bin Azhar. We are from SBM Electric. Today we are going to present our project that we call the Future School. Nowadays, technology is very important in our life because technology improves quality of life of human being. For example, previously people switch on the lamp using manually. But today people can switch on the lamp automatically using remote control or telephone. The same thing goes with school facilities. Usually, teachers will deliver knowledge to in the class and write on the whiteboard using marker pen. Since technology become very part of our life, the whiteboard can convert it to automatic whiteboard. Actually, the future school is automatic whiteboard. This automatic whiteboard can used by remote control and handphone. So this will be easier for the teachers to teach people in the class. The important thing in the automatic whiteboard is Arduino. Arduino actually is controller that gives signal to the input and transfer to the output to respond. This automatic whiteboard you can use manually too and write using marker pen on the whiteboard.
Good morning. We are talking about future school. Are you really talking about the instruments you use to impart knowledge to the students in the class? By the time we are talking about pen, is it whiteboard marker we are talking about or what?
Actually, we're talking about how to control, to write from back class, the teacher from back can write from far on the whiteboard and always the whiteboard automatically.
I heard you talking about inputs and outputs.
Input is from smartphone.
Okay.
Output means the whiteboard.
Okay.
So in presenting something, when you say about future school, people will think about the buildings or the environment of the school. But actually you are talking about your automatic whiteboard. So you should use 2.5 minutes talking about the whiteboards. Don't talk about future school. You should introduce your product. So
Okay, controlling from the smartphone, right? Do we need Wi-Fi?
No.
No.
So what the
You can use Bluetooth. It's more easy than Wi-Fi.
Okay, so okay, thank you.
Thank you, Group 13. I'm sorry, but actually we have another two group. So let's invite the second last group from Group 14.
Assalamualaikum and good morning to the audience, teachers, and thanks. And judges. We are from the multimedia course and we will present our invention. My name is Sufian and I will be presenting the speech. Nowadays, one of the most committed crime is theft. So, in order to prevent that, we invented a self-service device tracking system, which we call it the Yellow Bay. The Yellow Bay. Yellow Bay can be used by everyone with the help from the official app or website using a registration system for each user. The Yellow Bay works mainly on the stickers that they provided. The stickers contains microchip inside of them. The sticker itself is very durable and is resistant to heat and water to fully protect the microchip for easier tracking. The stickers can be sold in any local stores. Each of them has their own codes for security measures. So for example, if a customer were to purchase one of the stickers and place it at one of their belongings, the customer will then be needing to log into their Yellowbay account and type back the codes from the sticker to link it to the belongings for tracking. For another scenario, if the person is able to detect the thief using the Yellowbay, the person can call the police for backup to prevent any physical harm that may happen if the person were to act alone face-to-face with the criminal. The Yellowbay functions using a one-point wireless survey or to simplify a very powerful video wave. Yellowbay can also be used for much more advanced marketing methods such as identification cards and bank account cards for much more ensured security. So in conclusion, despite Yellowbay being a self-service network, it also has a wide range of beneficial usage, ranging from domestic belongings such as phones, pens, you name it, into matters with much more need of security, like I mentioned before, the identification card, bank account cards, and perhaps maybe more. For now, I will leave my partner Akhil Masalah for the Q&A. That will be all. Thank you.
What if someone stole my phone? I already paste my sticker over there. Then the thief just buka the sticker too. So how can we detect the location of the phone when somebody have already taken out the sticker from the object?
Okay, thank you for the question. The sticker is cannot be taken off from our belongings because the glue from the sticker is very powerful, so you cannot take it off. And if your phone is taken, you can use your laptop or your friend's phone to check it.
Good morning. In a situation where the phone was taken away from the owner and the person eventually resell that phone to another person, he sold the phone to another person, sell. Like this is a phone, then I stole it I take it from you. Then from you, I sold it to another person. And the person, and initially, when you track it, it was indicated that the phone was with me. Reaching my end, I have given it to another person. How will he know that I have already given it to another person when the phone has already told, the sticker has already told him that the phone was with me?
You can ask the person who already buy the phone. From whom did they buy the phone, so that the police can track the person who stole.
2 questions. Where do you stick the sticker?
Anywhere. You can place it anywhere. Clothes, your wallet, your anything.
Okay, let's say I want to protect my phone.
Okay.
How do I place it?
You can put it either the back of your phone or
People can see. Where are the places?
the sticker is transparent, so you can see. Plus the sticker is small.
Well, I'm sorry for saying this, but how transparent can it be? I think I have doubt. Second question. Talk about iPhone. Okay. iPhone, you can easily detect who actually steals your phone by inserting data into the phone itself. Don't you think it is more secure than the sticker? Well, it's just your opinion. There's no right or wrong. It is just your justification on your new product. It's okay. Thank you.
Thank you, Group 4. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and good morning our judges, lecturer and friend. Okay, I would like to introduce myself. My name is Nur Adana Farisa binti Hamam Basri, and this is my partner, Inat Bila Setno. Okay, so today I want to today I'm going to share some information about about my product is Easy Drawing Board or EDB. Okay. So what is EDB? EDB is a drawing board that can use three paper. That is A4, A3 and A2 paper. So as a construction technology, I already buy 2 size drawing board. That is A3 and A2 board. Okay. So A2 board price is 25 ringgit and A3 board is 80 ringgit. So total 43 ringgit. EDB only sell with price 23 ringgit. It's very cheaper, and so that lecturer and friend can save about 20 ringgit. Benefit of EDB. Okay, first it can compass with set square, T square, pencil and more, and can be folded. So with the small size for EDB, student will easy to carry over, especially for student who ride the motorcycle and public transport. So EDB target market is student of construction technology and who take a engineering drawing like electrical technology and industry machinery. I believe this product can many people interesting to buy, and I hope this product will market. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum. So basically this board is like A3 board, A3 drawing board that can be transformed into a bigger size, right? Bigger size to use A2 size paper. So when we use smaller board, A3 paper, we use smaller size of T square. So if you use a bigger paper, we use a bigger size of T-square. Okay. So when the board can be transformed into a bigger size, so how about the T-square size? That people will use I mean, to use that board, you use two size of T-square or
When we draw the engineering drawing, we use the same set square, T-square, and other tools.
when we transform it into a bigger size board, is it suitable for you to use a smaller size of T-square? Because the board is become bigger. The size of the T-square is the same size.
Yes, because when we draw the engineering drawing, we use scale. So the scale we can use centimeter, meter, and we not use the large scale.
In drawing board, as you said, we use T-square, like the way Mr. Muhammad said. The T-squares, we have the smaller, we have the bigger ones. Is it advisable for you to use the bigger one for the EDB board in terms of drawing? And you are talking about the scale. Is it the scale rule you are using or the ordinary rules? Because in terms of drawing, you may be asked to convert the meter to scale, meter to millimeter, meter to centimeter. So in that case, as you are using the smaller one and you are expected to enlarge the drawing, is it advisable for you to use that board?
Yes. We actually use the bigger set square, not the smallest. They're only one size.
Sebab tu kita boleh adjust that's why kita itu dia point saya adalah untuk board bukan memang boleh guna ini dia boleh cakap boleh guna
Okay, by using this board, this is WTP, right? How many pieces of T-square do we need in the first place?
Only one.
Only one of one size to draw all. How big is the T-square? Roughly how long? Because I'm wondering, with one size, and we are drawing smaller drawings, bigger drawings. I don't see the practicality in this, and that's what we were discussing actually. And then another thing, the drawing board can be folded. Is it? Can be folded. So when it is opened out, will there be a line? Because I do not know how it is folded. Will it disrupt your drawing?
When the board is open, we have made to put the board. Because when we draw, we must have a flat surface.
You are very sure it is totally flat?
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Group 50, for sharing your idea. Thank you to all contestants. I wish the best for all of you. Now, I would like to call upon Puan Hajah Rohani binti Musa, the Director of Kluang Vocational College, to give some souvenirs to our judges.
Nanti kau cut kan.
Awal lah buat.
First, Miss Ku Cheme.
Kerja depan dia yang memang.
Second, Mr. Salihuddin Marji. And lastly, Mr. Al-Hassan Ndagi Osman.
Flight dia. Flight dia. Tak lah, nak kita. Kat BTM sekarang. Oh. Ada dia. Dia kena sambung base.
Thank you.
Projek mana? Projek mana?
We have reached to the end of our competition. I, on behalf of the committee, would like to thank all the judges for their willingness for judging this competition and also to all contestants for all your best effort. That's all from me and the team. Thank you.